disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. They started on the ground with Ekeler. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Herbert now. And this is going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Off the play fake to Ekeler, it's Herbert. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They snap it to Herbert. Very quickly here, and that's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. To the air again, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2nd and 6. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Here's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Raiders' 18-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Donald Parham, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Third down, it's Willis. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be held down at about the 30-yard line.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Willis. And this one is incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside 3rd of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Willis, 3rd and long. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Hey, check that, check that.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
Dragon 60. 18 level, 18 level.
4th down, Willis. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did something to that.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Raiders, nothing.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch, made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go,
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work. Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On third down, it's Willis. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first two possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
Cougar 19. 18, right here. Tap 50, tap 50.
Willis, fourth down here. He hits Adams, complete. Touchdown, Raiders. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Fair catch. Made on 25-yard line. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete.
Complete to Donald Parham. It's a gain of 20. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert off of play action. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Raiders 7.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The Raiders at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. And they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Willis will look to throw on first down. Looking deep for Adams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down.
Let's go now.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
19 right.
Willis from the gun on third down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Warriors 17.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds. As they're down here in the red zone, you don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Back to 60.
Now Willis. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Malik Willis. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here in the middle of the field, it's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Herbert back to the air. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Parham. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Chargers.
Herbert. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened.
And he's going to be taken down, safe back around the 18-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Back to throw, Willis. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Flush to his right. Willis slides safely, and he picks up the first down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down. Willis looking to throw on first down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On second and inches, Willis eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Willis. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Like the wheelback, an 8-yard loss. Brings up fourth down.
Trying for it on fourth down. Here's Willis. And he is going to be out of bounds a couple of yards short of the marker. And they will fail to convert here on fourth down. But down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it, and it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 49 yards. And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21.
Raiders 14. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. This is Smith with a grab. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as this defense went a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on fourth down. Now Willis on 1st and 10. And that'll be taken in downfield by Green. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To the air on first down, here's Willis. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 4th quarter of play. The Charger drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
18 on the play. And the Chargers first down.
On first down, Justin Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. So,
touchdown, Allen! Keenan Allen. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
From the 40 now on second down. Willis. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Getting in there for the tackle, Marcus Williams.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Play fake. Here's Willis. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch, made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that... And now look at this! Big gain, but a fumble! And the Raiders pick it up. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And this is incomplete.
Here we go.
Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 2nd and 10. Willis flushed out right. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now it's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Chargers.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. To the air again, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
And the Chargers first down.
On first down, it's Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Donald Parham with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
49, Raiders 21. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready? Hustle.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes, right side. 30, 10, 5, and a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. And they will not get the 2 points here, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. And that will be the final snap of the ball game.
Raiders 27.
Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the